One of the things Barron's is known for is stock picking. Our reporters offer in-depth analysis on what stocks to buy and why. Different analysts and investors have their favorite methods for sorting through potential investments, but it often comes down to looking for underappreciated stocks hiding in plain sight. And what company exemplifies that more than Madison Square Garden Sports, which was picked by my colleague Andrew Barry in October. MSG Sports owns the New York Knicks basketball team and Rangers hockey team, and is the largest publicly traded owner of professional sports teams. What does that mean for the average investor? For starters, you don't need to have billions like New York Mets owner Steve Cohen or Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban to own a slice of a major sports team. Even better for investors, MSG Sports is trading well below the value of its underlying assets, implying room for upside in the company's value and stock price. MSG Sports recently had a market value of $4 billion. Why is that significant? If you believe Forbes, which tracks team values, the Knicks alone are worth $5.8 billion, making them the most valuable team in the NBA, thanks to advertising and TV deals the team can snag by being based in the biggest city in the country. Because let's be honest, the valuation isn't tied to the team's recent record. That steep valuation also means that with a share of MSG Sports, you're getting a piece of the Knicks at a deep discount and the New York Rangers, which Forbes values at $1.6 billion, for free. Part of the reason for that cheap price is what's known as the Dolan discount. Or, put another way, the belief that the Dolan family, which controls MSG Sports through supervoting stock, won't always put other shareholders' interests first.
You're essentially buying the New York Knicks and New York Rangers teams at a good deal less than what they're probably worth. It's essentially a waiting game. Investors are waiting to see whether the controlling family, which is the Dolans, will basically sell a piece of the teams or sell a piece of the company to realize value or completely sell out. And it's unclear when that's going to happen, and that's why the discount exists.
In the meantime, there are other potential catalysts for MSG Sports stock to rise. While the Knicks top the NBA team rankings in terms of valuation, all teams are seeing a boost in valuation. Forbes put the average NBA team value at $2.5 billion, up 13% since February. The increase is due in part to team sponsorship levels hitting records last season with lucrative patch deals in which companies can put their logos on a team's jersey. The Brooklyn Nets, for instance, recently nabbed a $30 million jersey patch deal with brokerage firm Webull. When it comes to the New York Knicks and New York Rangers, two iconic teams, you can imagine a much bigger opportunity.
The stock trades around $175 a share, and the teams are arguably worth close to $300 a share. You basically own two trophy properties, two teams that are probably increasing in value every year at a nice discount with a nice margin of safety.
While Andrew likes the stock, don't expect him to be sitting courtside or ringside anytime soon.
I'm not a big basketball or hockey fan. My kids like the Montreal Canadiens.
Either way, we love his stock pick.